Hey everybody, Canuck here. Welcome to another course critique. And today we are going to be taking a look at the Bohemian Club. It's a beta. This is from Q. Great name, just Q. Perfect. He's one of my Ultimate Designer members, so top tier membership for him. So in addition to this critique, obviously he gets to be in the Discord and we'll work on trying to sell his course. And it'll probably end up, well, it will end up hosting an event on my society as well. So but we're going to take a look at this one and see if this needs any more work. It is a beta right now. Yeah, I'm excited. He's got a big long write up here, so we're going to go through all that. He tells me to play green teas pin 1, so that's what we're going to do. Green teas pin 1. All right, so what he's done here is he's actually, there's a thing you can do in the game. It's a bit complex how to do it. I don't even know how to do it, but he can do it. He's been able to manipulate the tees. So for example, like the front tees aren't always being playing the shortest distance. So he's been able to manipulate the tees from hole to hole. And there is a way to do it. I think he has a tutorial on how to do it. I haven't been bothered to look yet how to do it, but it is a pretty cool thing. So something I just haven't had time to take a look at how to do. So anyway, pretty neat. So he's got a big write up here. We'll just take a quick read through here. It says, deep in Northern California, miles away from civilization, lies a lonely retreat known simply as the Bohemian Club. Its past is mostly a mystery. The club was founded in 1892 as a gentleman's club of artists and people of great influence where mysterious gatherings would be held out in the wilderness. Oh, dang. All right. Prominent figures have since been revealed to be members, including 8 U.S. presidents and a Canadian prime minister. Holy crap. Intrigue. I love it. So that's kind of cool. He's got some other stuff too, but for time's sake, yeah, he's really spent some time on the backstory, which is great. And he's got whole write ups for everything. So we'll read through some quick whole write ups here. So this is the first hole is called the Faux Handshake. Playing along the main road to the course, this short par 4 appears to be fairly gettable. However, the green complex should not be underestimated. This fairly elevated green is both the smallest and one of the most undulating on the course. Off the side of the green is the steep rocky cliff that supports the second tee and is only a mere introduction to the club's famous staircases. Oh, okay. All right, so we're taking a look at this tee shot. It is definitely a narrow tee shot. I like the look right away. I like the little neighborhood off to the side. That water tower is sitting really nice. Nice framing here on the first hole for sure. Um, Fairway, yeah, is definitely narrow. He had some concerns about his bunkers. He was saying, are they maybe a bit too big? I would maybe say that greenside one at the front is definitely pretty large. I would probably make that about 50% smaller, but not a bad opening first hole. As I shank this, I might get a good bounce here. Into the bunker. Okay. I kind of like a nice little straightaway, almost like a little bit of a warm up par par 4 here. Now here is this famous staircase. That's crazy. And he's kind of used little fencing to do his hand railings. That's kind of neat. It's like lattice work, I guess. Yeah, that's cool. And he's definitely spent some time kind of creating that little neighborhood at the back. Yeah, and just a little extra ambiance feature that's nice. Definitely an undulating green here. A little fast, but I think we might be okay. Get going. Okay, that's fine. Go, 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 go! Crap. Alright, it's fine. Nice little opening par 4. Didn't really have too many issues with that. Maybe the planting by the staircase with those rocks maybe need a little bit more. I know he's right at the limit of the plant meter, so kind of up to him what he wants to do there. Hole 2 is called the Fingerprint. Playing back to the clubhouse, this downhill dogleg left par 4 used to be the longest par 4 on the course. Used to be. Sporting a great view of what's to come, this monster hole features an oddly trenched green that has many unique ridge lines and breaks as the ridges of a fingerprint. Nice. Oh yeah, this is a beast of a hole here. Okay, so I kind of like this design here. You got to be careful. I like how it's kind of downhill, cambering kind of towards the right side. So if you are long, it could be very easy. You get a big steep bounce and all of a sudden you're in the water. So I'm okay with that. I like that a lot, actually. These bunkers down the left, they look all right. Yeah, pretty good. I think I'm going to lay up. I'm a little worried about hitting driver here, so. Oh boy, swing is a mess. I've not played much of this game in the past couple weeks, so. You'll have to excuse my terrible, terrible play. All right. Yeah, really digging the ambiance here. Really digging it. Okay. I think there's just a little bit of random planting here that I think could be cleaned up. I don't think you need all these little bushes and stuff. This looks a little messy in places, but that's more of a personal thing. Okay, this is a very undulating green here. Be a little bit tricky to get at. Good swing. We'll take it. Come on, be close, be close. Come back. No, not quite. Okay, so you definitely some severe undulations on this course. I wouldn't consider them to be too much. I should also mention that this course I'm playing right now is the beta, so I can't remember what the name was. It's a bunch of letters and numbers. But my guess is, at least from what I've seen so far, if he chooses to release as is, it's probably pretty good. So I think he'll be calling it the Bohemian Club. All right, we're on to our first par 3 here. It's called the Bonfire. Interesting names. The green complex sits in a clearing where large bonfires used to be set. Oh, okay. Similarly, the seemingly harmless par 3 appears to burn brighter and more dangerously every day you play it, with the white tees tucking you way back and more over the upper reservoir of Quiet Creek, playing you upwards towards the 3-tiered green. You better hope you land on the same tier as the flag or expect to get burned. Okay, yeah, I can see that. Sightline is good here. I like the creek. Interesting use of kind of these delta-ish trees, and then some more traditional like evergreens. Kind of an interesting look. Bunkers are pretty good here. Kind of plain, just the regular or round bunkers. But a decent look. Ooh, sit, baby. That's okay. Okay, chip on. Oh, terrible chip. And I just gave up on my swing there. Okay. Well, we're 3 holes in, and I'm very much enjoying this so far. I love the ambiance to it, like I said. It's really nice. All right, 4th hole. It's called the Gambit. Featuring a new elevated tee box used for the green and red tees, this hole seems to do the opposite of the last by getting shorter every day. However, as the tees get shorter, it further brings the bunkers and reservoir into play. Do you lay up off the tee and face an incredibly difficult longer shot into an uphill 2-tiered green that slopes away from you, or do you take a risk and get into wedge distance? All right, so yeah, he's definitely kind of choked this off. Now, what is going on with this retaining wall? Why is there a hedge? Okay, I mean, I guess I've never seen that done before, but doesn't look too bad. Probably could be cleaned up a bit. It's not the cleanest, but it's good. Yeah, I'm good with that. I like those bunkers. All right, right down the middle, baby. Okay. Leaves us an uphill approach in. Yeah, I'm trying to figure out. He says he's used 99.7% of his plant meter. I'm trying to find where this heavy planting is. I mean, I would love to see some more planting kind of up on the ridge there, but interesting that that much plant meter's been used. Maybe it's a little bit later on. 68, I think I'll play a 171. I love a good uphill approach. Good swing, too. That was dead on. I like this. Sit. Right at the back. We'll take it. Feeling pretty good about that shot. No, not quite. In for another par. Okay, the hero is the next hole. It is a par 4, shortest par 4 on the course. This reachable uphill test once again poses a question. Going for the green involves maneuvering through the most heavily bunkered green on the course, but laying up leaves you a blind vision of the pin blocked by the same bunkers. No answer is an easy one. Okay, wow. Yeah, I can see by the overhead that is interesting for sure. Okay. Definitely a well-protected green site. I'm fine with that. Who do we go for it? Yeah, just a unique look. I'm fine with that. Again, it's kind of a preference thing. I mean, it doesn't really do it for me, but it's a cool idea. I love me a good short par 4. I think we're gonna try. We might get a good kick. Perfect swing. Oh, this might be nice if we get a bounce. This might be nice. Ooh. Uh-oh. That could be in trouble now. Well, that's fine. We'll take that. Okay. It's a fun little shot there for sure. Especially with the undulation of that green, it's really unpredictable where that could go. So, now, other than I'm not a big personal fan of the bunker layout there, I think it's a cool idea. And yeah, like I said, I love a good short 4. So, we took the hero shot, made our birdie. Feels good. All right, hole 6 is called the Illusion. From all but one tee box, this is a short par 5. After hitting a shot in the fairway, dodging several bunkers and Quiet Creek's ravine, which splits holes 6 and 7, you might think you have a downhill shot towards the green, but you would be wrong. The green being below your feet is merely an illusion. The hole sports a rather generous bailout right and long, allowing for risky plays at this green. So that's the thing. He's done really weird things with the tees. So like right now, I'm playing the green tees. So as you can see, it is a short par 5 from the whites, the reds, and the greens. But from the blues, it's playing a monstrous 607. But whereas on other holes, he might have the blue tees as there's front tees. So he's done a really cool thing with tee manipulation here that I've yet to see with other courses. Yeah, it's kind of a neat thing. I don't think if I were to do it, I would probably not do it on every hole. Like I would do for example, like on maybe some select par 3s. Maybe I'd have some different tee boxes on different days. I don't think I would do it on every hole, but it's just me. You know, he says it's like a Northern California look. Just this look here with kind of these, I kind of like this rocky outcropping, the houses here, and then really nice backdrop in the back. I'm definitely feeling that vibe. So he's got that look nailed down. In terms of this hole, yeah, okay. I'm just not a huge fan of the bunkering. It's also not quite sitting that great. But it's more of a personal preference thing for me there. All right, we should be able to clear these traps pretty easily. But yeah, I mean, technically you could play this course on all 4 pins and get a completely different experience, which is cool. Okay, this is interesting. So very well protected. So it's a short second shot in, so he's definitely taking ground game away from this second shot. So, you know, you could be sneaky and maybe land it here, and it looks like it could maybe roll down to the pin. We're in the heavy rough, so I don't think we're going to be able to accomplish that, but we do have to aim it over here. And okay, that's fine. That's just fine. Now we got a tricky pitch here for our third shot. Could be good. Yeah, I am very much impressed by this course. It's funny when I've been doing these course critiques, and I've been getting everyone from, I've been getting courses that definitely need a lot of work, and I've been getting courses that are just great to play. This is a really, really solid course, so very much enjoying it. Okay, hole 7, called the Hand. This featuring the strangest fairway on the course. Okay, let's see. Oh yeah, okay. This hand-shaped fairway. Hand-shaped? Yeah, okay, I kind of see the hand shape. Looks as if it's grabbing at the ravine, sporting 3 crater bunkers for knuckles. Okay, I can see that. Once again, offering a difficult choice. Do you challenge the ravine and go to the left of the bunkers for a better angle of the green? Or do you aim to the right and have bunkers deal with a much riskier approach shot? So this is a classic options kind of hole. And I think he's done it quite well. This seems to be the easier drive. But if you're looking into the pin there, that's definitely not as good of an angle. Whereas you got more green to play with if you go to the left. I think this has been executed pretty darn good. But I'm going to hit driver and go to the left here. I would have maybe liked to see this hole be 30 yards longer. I think it would really take the strategy into mind, but maybe it's just the tees I'm playing green. I mean, it might see the green tees are the furthest up, so that's probably why. So he has the other ones about 30 yards back, which is kind of what I wanted. So yeah, that's fine. That is fine. Great little strategy elements here. Stop. I'll take it. And see if we can make a birdie here. Yes, we got one. Beautiful. Okay. Gets us to 2 under. We're on the par 3. It's called the Bear, featuring the largest bunker on the course. Yeah, that's big. That completely envelopes the hole, and a left to right tiered green. The short par 3 plays the shortest on the course and does not allow for room for much error. Missing left is the only safe answer. Okay, I like that you have a safe bailout. Entering the bunker can mean not even being able to aim directly at the pin. The green plus the bunker leaves an impression like a great bear paw upon the ground, and tee boxes are at the highest point on the course. Okay. Yeah, this is kind of neat. So, yeah, that pin is going to be tough, right on an orange slope there. Would maybe do a little flattening a lot at this. I don't know where your other pins are, but that's a bit of an interesting pin. I don't know. Even though, I mean, having it on a yellow isn't as punishing as TGC 2019, I still like it to be kind of on a green, but a green slope. Speaking of slope, we're going to see what this... Oh, I hit it too far. I didn't see the downhill. That was poor. That was just a poor shot. Okay. Get it close, baby. That's what we like. Alright, I didn't quite play that hole like I should have, but... it's fine. Just fine. As we head to the 9th. This is the Fall. It is a par 4/5. I'm not sure how he was able to do that. I think it's just a par 4. But, I mean, on the scorecard he is. Yeah, this is long. Okay. Long but downhill. Originally a short par 5, this hole features a 90-foot drop off the tee box down to the fairway below, allowing for long drives that make the hole play shorter than it may look. The fairway cuts over Quiet Creek towards a relatively receptive green. you now have a stroll over to the clubhouse, or you can continue on to something called the second layer. Maybe that's the back nine. Okay. Yeah, straight on par four. Nothing to get too excited about with a hole like this, but I'm fine with that. You can have holes like, not every hole has to be a stunner. This is tight. Bunkers left. Yeah. Again, I just like personal, not a fan of just the square and round shaped bunkers, but I totally understand how that is a style. It's like a geometric kind of golden age architecture style. It's just not my thing. That's all. Okay, he's got a little culvert here, it looks like. It's cool. Yeah, nice. Cool little detail work there. Really nice. All right, hopefully this tree is not in the way. Oh, that's going to be left. That could be in that bunker. That's going to be a very tricky shot out of here. Okay, I'm going to have to play like a partial. Oh, that's long. Ah. Get in there, baby. Oh, great par save. Just a beautiful par save. We'll take it. Wow, I'm really impressed. This is a great little front nine there. Let's see what we got on the back. This is called the Pit. The turn offers no respite, as you must now go over the Pit, a monstrous gully that eats golf balls and God knows what else. The teasingly heart-shaped green is trenched through the center to signify the many heartbreaks of this holes. I love the theming he's done on this course. Like, everything's got like a meaning to it. Oh yeah, okay. This is the Pit. And it's even got some tall trees that could potentially catch some things there. I think I'd like to see maybe a little bit of lower underbrush in there, just to really make it really dense. But yeah, no, it looks good. Maybe your bunkers, maybe a touch flat, not a ton. I wouldn't go too much more, but maybe a little bit flat. Okay, I think I'm gonna lay up here with 3-wood. We hit a fast. Is that gonna stay on the fairway? It is. Ooh, right by the 150 stake. Now, there is a risk at using these stakes like that. I think I haven't tested them out in 2K21, but I don't know if people have. But sometimes if you put them right on the fairway, and if for some reason the ball lands right in front of it, which is pretty small chance of it happening, but you can't in real life take that out, and you might careem it right off the 150 marker, and a perfect drive ends up costing you. So maybe something to be careful with. But again, I haven't tested it yet, so I might be completely wrong on that point. But I do know in the old games, it was a solid object and it would bounce off it. So just something to think about for newer designers wanting to put that small detail in. That's why you don't see it very often. Because of that. So yeah, something to keep in mind. Long putt here on 10. That's okay. Knock her in for par. Fun par 4. I like that one. He's asking in his notes, make that Pit OB. Yeah, you could make that OB. Kind of, yeah, I mean, probably. Yeah. Be careful with the OB, though. Don't put it right on the edge. All right, hole 11 is called the Bull. What normally plays as the longest par 3 on the this hole intimidates with a deep bunker dead center to the green and offers many sucker pins, luring you on to your own demise. The green offers some forgiveness with its many slopes. Okay. Bunker at the back there. It's kind of hidden, but don't mind that. Got a bit of a backstop there. Yeah, okay. Again, it's just not a style I love. Just the kind of more square-shaped greens, but that again is just me. I think it's a great. I think it looks great. It's absolutely great. I don't have a club for this, so this might be short. Oh, it might. No, it's just short. I got a big gap between that 186 and 222. I really got to change that. Go with that. I'll take it. Oh my goodness. Just missed a terrible short putt there. Wow. Awful. Awful. We've been playing pretty good up until whatever the heck happened there. Okay, we moved to 12. It's called the Villain. The shortest par 4 on the back 9. And is the perfect counterpoint to hole 5, the Hero. Right, that short par 5. Par 4, I mean. Well, the green is drivable. Quiet Creek runs straight down the center of the hole, bisecting its fairway and leaving all shots at risk of getting wet. The safest plays are aiming far right or far left of the green, leaving different angles into these sometimes tucked pins. Right. Yeah, okay. I like this. Not a fan of that retaining wall. I'd get rid of it. Do you need it? I don't know. It takes away from the looks. If you just the edges aren't great, I would make if you want to do this, try to achieve a more rounded edge there. That's maybe a little bit more of an eyesore than anything. Other than that, this is a fun little par 4. There's lots of options off the tee here. Yeah, this creek is going to be an issue. We're going to try to stay away from it. Oh, bad bounce. It's okay. Yeah, I still don't know about that. That retaining wall. Up to you. But I would say maybe think about it at least. If it's something you need. Okay. We're in with a birdie. Very nice. All right, this is hole 13. And this is Q's, like he says, this is his first course since TGC 1. It's impressive. Very impressive for someone that hasn't been doing this for very long or hasn't been doing it for a while. This is called Lone Fir. Lining up to the lone fir trees out in the distance proves to usually be the successful endeavor. You can always trust the trees. The green lies even further up, perched at the highest point on the back 9. Yeah, big uphill. Yeah, there's the lone pine. Kind of gives a nice little aiming marker there. I like that. That is a nice touch. Yeah, I'm not wowed by kind of the outer stuff down over here. Yeah. I think the course play is fantastic, to be quite honest. This is one of the better layouts I've played in quite a long time. And I'm saying from anybody. Really enjoying it. Got 114. Up the hill a bit. Like this. Get a wedge in. Say these bunkers are maybe a touch big here too. Probably could be shrunk about 20 to 30%. Come down the hill. Ooh. That would have been fun to see a little bit more of a ridge there. But, I mean, that would be just for my golf shot. Ah. And in we go for a par. Head to 14's called The Shoot. It's a par 5, playing as the longer of the two par 5s. For most tees except the blues, this downhill dogleg offers some of the hardest to gauge shots on the course. Cutting the corner leads to large, bounding 350-yard drives, but a bunker can force a layup. Don't estimate the difficulty of a downward lie when assessing your approach shot. So yeah, this is a beast. But approachable. Oh, wow. Yeah, okay, I like this. Great job with elevation here. That is how you do a proper elevate. That's pretty good. Like it's way downhill, but he's handled it really nicely. That is a scary tee shot, to be quite honest. I'm not sure. Now, is there? I'd like to see what's beyond. Just looks like rough. Just wondering if it careened off the fairway here, would it land in this fairway? Maybe. Let's launch this and see what happens. This is a fun drive. I'm going to cut some corner here. Oh, wow. That's an interesting swing plane. Not going to get the desired result. This is going to take off like a rocket. Yeah, got caught up in the rough. Lovely little approach shot here. Very nice. Creek planting we haven't talked about too much. It's basic, but it does the job. Plants like this can probably go. But, yeah, this looks good. Just a few little random, like that. You don't need that. Just a few little random bushes and stuff I would clean up a bit. That's kind of stuff that can go. I gotta lay up. This is heavy rough. I'm not sure how this is gonna pop out, so we're just gonna lay up. Whoa, we used every bit of land there. Now we're in some more trouble. Couldn't even lay up properly. Making a mess of this hole, but we still have a birdie putt. Never know what could happen. Ooh. Beautiful. Okay. Only one par 5 on the back? Maybe with the tees, he's actually, maybe you're able to make the par 4s and 5s. I don't know. I haven't checked. To talk to him about it. Well, 15, the two-face par 3. This par 3 can play as the longest or shortest par 3 given the day with an extensive tee complex. Yeah, look at all the tees he has. That was extended backwards with the blue tee being shared with hole 12's red and green tees. Oh, wow. Okay. Huh. Neat. That would be a nightmare in real life. The green might be receptive, but taking this hole lightly can lead to some disastrous results. Okay, so pretty straightforward par 3 here. Maybe that bunker at the front again. Maybe could be shrunk a bit. But I am really nitpicking at this point. I really like this course. I like the look. I love the layout. Okay. Take it. And with a par, we got 3 holes left. 3 par 4s to finish off the Bohemian Club here. 16 is called the Cape. Being the only bunkerless hole in the course, it makes up for us by sporting Quiet Creek's lower reservoir, practically hugging the fairway and surrounding the green on 3 sides. Be aware that the fairway also slopes towards the water, so make sure not to bite off more than you can chew with the drive around the corner. Yeah, terrifying drive here. This is scary. All right. I don't love the creek planting, but yeah, that's too much. Oh, the fast came out. No. Oh, off the rock, too. Yeah, we saw that coming. Good with it, though. A fun hole. Okay. We'll try to make up with it and see if we can at least save a par. I think this is going to kick to the left. I like this green complex here. You don't need a bunker. Like, not every hole needs a bunker. Hole play is really nice. Good old classic dogleg left with water surrounding. which I have made a mess of. Oh, I did make it there for bogey to save it. All right, we had 2 17s called the Amphitheater. Beautiful. I love this look. This is maybe my favorite drive on the course right here. This is stunning look off the tee here. Right after one dangerous shot, we lead into what is most likely to be the dangerous tee shot on the course. From the greens, there is a severe wind in your face. Clearing all of Quiet Creek to a narrow stretch of fairway is a huge ask. On the opposite end of the spectrum, from the blues, this hole plays nearly 100 yards shorter, bringing the second largest bunker on the course, a 2-tiered bunker complex known as the Amphitheater, into play off the tee. Above the Amphitheater lies the largest and most complex green on the course. Wow. Okay, yeah, okay, I like this. Amphitheater. Cool. Yeah, this is a scary drive. I can see this for sure. Especially if the wind is actually in your face. And aim to the left. We're fine. A tricky little uphill approach. He's used the retaining wall again. Again, the retaining wall is okay. I mean, there's a few. This is why I avoid retaining walls. I hate them. Just some weird edging going on in here, in here, in here. Minor. Very minor. But noticeable. We'll say that. Oh boy. This is terrible. Ugh. Ooh, not bad. Bad. Tapping in the par. Alright, let's head to the last hole here. This is another par 4/5, called the Ridge. What was once an easier finishing par 5 has now been converted into what may be the single hardest hole in the course. Built into a ridge line, this brutishly long par 4 leaves little room for error. To the left of the fairway is nothing but thick brush, and if you miss right, you might be lucky and get a bounce back into the fairway. The 2-tiered green aggressively slopes away from you, and going long on the second shot leads to almost certain death as it steeply drops off towards the clubhouse. Okay. Yeah, that is scary there, that on the left. You don't want to be over there. Yeah, 488 into the wind. Oh, I've just pushed it. Please catch that bunker. Yeah, we are. Whew. Oh boy, we are way in here. Look, he's done a nice little job with detailing of this clubhouse there. Really nice. Really like the detail work. I mean, we need to start seeing some more courses from this designer. This layout is great. A lot of thought's been put into it. More thought than what I would probably put into my golf courses in terms of, you know, the tee manipulation is really cool, and you know, he's thought about every shot, which is great, and it shows. It's a great design. There wasn't any holes where I was like, I don't know about that. Great variety. Just a lot of fun to play. In terms of kind of what I thought about it, just some minor things. I think your bunker's maybe a touch too big. I would revisit your retaining walls. They're kind of greens were good. Fair. I would check a couple pins just to make sure they're not ridiculous. And what else? I think that was about it. It looks great. It plays great. Like, I mean, as is, I wouldn't see any issue with this not being a tour-worthy course on TGC Tours, so I was very impressed with what I saw. Hugh, awesome job. Congratulations. And, yeah, congratulations on an awesome course. So hopefully a lot of people are going to give this a play when it does go live. So there we have it. That is another course critique. Bohemian Club, keep an eye on the TGC Tours forums for when this comes out, and make sure you give it a play. All right, thank you guys. We'll see you next time.